The 2021 Ford Mustang Ecoboost Premium. Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas, where you can find some of the best walk-around videos that cover all the different standard equipment as well as optional equipment for the different Ford vehicles, not only just the model, but specific to each trim. So this video will be dedicated to the Ecoboost Premium trim for the Ford Mustang for this year. So we do one for each year, and so check out our different playlists that we have on our YouTube channel. In fact, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the red subscribe button down below so you can get subscribed over to our channel. Hit the notification bell. You'll also get notified the next time we have another video uploaded to our channel. So this is going to be a very thorough video. We're going to talk about standard equipment first. We'll talk about the 201A equipment group, different packages and standalone options in this video here. You can check the timestamps down below, so you can move around on the video all you want to. That's why I put those timestamps in there, as well as down in the description. You can check those out, and you can see the prices to the different packages and standalone equipment and the research that I've done to give you those prices down there as well. So this is something you can find a lot of this information on your Ford build and price. If you go to Ford.com and you build out your own Mustang, you can find out some of these same features, but I'm kind of diving in a little bit more because they just give you some of the highlights to those packages, and I'm going to drill down and tell you every option that's in those different packages as well as all the standard equipment. So we're going to dive right in. Don't forget, at any time if you'd like to do business with us, we're centrally located in Salina, Kansas, so if we're outside of your market area, we do free shipping. We'll have more information about that at the end of the video, and there's a timestamp for that as well if you want to just click over that at any time and learn a little bit more about our free shipping policy. So let's go ahead and dive right in. We're going to talk about some of the mechanical features first. So just to go around this, I will tell you that this vehicle was upgraded with a performance pack, and it also is the 201A equipment group. So I will show you some differences and some clips from the Ecoboost trim that we did just to kind of give you a look of the vehicle. As well as here, even in the engine compartment, this is a package that's upgraded the performance package, and we'll get to that package in a little bit. And we did that video on that part of the video on the Ecoboost earlier today. So standard equipment on these is, of course, the only engine available is the 2.3 liter Ecoboost engine. That one's going to deliver 310 horsepower, 350 pound-feet of torque, so pretty good engine there. Of course, you can get upgraded and get even more horsepower if you go up to the performance package, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But also this one will come standard in your 6-speed manual transmission. So that's going to give you the launch control as well. You can also upgrade for the optional 10-speed automatic transmission, and that transmission will also give you the paddle shifters on the steering wheel as standard equipment, as well as a remote start for your automatic engines there. Also for this, you will have the drive modes, which is going to be standard equipment on your premium edition here. So you're going to get those toggle switches down below, as you can see, with the different drive modes, you know, your normal mode, your eco, your sport mode, and that such. And those different drive modes, what it's going to do is it's going to change the shifting of your transmission, how it shifts, your traction control, and some different things like that, so that it performs like you want it to, more of a sporty ride, or if you want it more of an eco ride and shifting real smoothly so you get the best fuel economy, it's going to change and alter the way the transmission shifts and some of those other things, as well as some of the stability control systems to help you for those different drive modes. So I love the drive modes. There's even a slippery one too, so if it's raining, you can put it in slippery mode, and so instead of all that torque being handed out and your tires just spinning when you're at a stop, it's going to lower that down, the torque down, so that way you get off the stop smoothly in those rainy situations. So I love the drive modes. They work really well. Also, the gear ratios for the gear ratio on the manual transmissions will be a 331 gear ratio, and you'll also get a 315 limited rear axle for your automatic transmissions there. So electric line lock as well for you to help you keep you going straight as you take off with this engine. And some other great performance. You will have EPAS, electronic power assist steering, that's going to come standard with this. Of course, we see that on about all the Ford vehicles anymore. Also, you're going to get advanced track with electronic stability control to help you keep you on your intended path. So it's use a series of brakes if you go into those curves a little bit too fast, and help you keep you on that intended path with that advanced track system. And don't forget, for some of the safety features, you do have SOS postal gas alert system that's going to honk the horns, flash the lights if you're in an accident off the side of the road. Also, you're going to get a standard equipment as a pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking. So that just means that what it's going to do is it's going to have a sensor on there, so if you're coming up behind somebody and they're stopped or going much slower than you and you're not hitting your brake and slowing down, the system will tell you that, put a warning on your dash, a series of tones that you need to stop, and will also initiate brake support too. It has that brake support to help you stop, hopefully avoid any accident, or come to complete stop before you'd have that accident, or at least start slowing you down so that you can, when you hit the brake, it's going to be already going in that direction and slowing your vehicle down. So some great safety features and some great mechanical features to go along with this. You do have the independent rear suspension as well on the vehicle, so you're going to have a great ride with this Mustang. Now we're going to start off on the exterior. I've started here at the front, and the first thing I want to talk about is the hood vents up here. So those are functional hood vents so to help extract some of the heat out of the engine bay, so that way keeping that engine cooled off as much as it can. Body colored applique around that. So nice functional vents, standard equipment on all of your Mustangs here. Here your Mustang, nice Mustang grille on the front, black accent around it. You will have the pony on the driver's side of that grille, and then you have a black grille on the lower grille as well down there to help with a lot of air coming in, helping the engine cool off there. Yeah, headlights here, you will have LEDs, so LED automatic headlights. That means they're going to come on automatically when it gets dark, shut off when it gets light. When you have it, the light setting on the auto setting there, that's that A there. You'll want to make sure they have that. Configurable daytime running lights as well, which can be configured in your lighting section of your vehicle settings. I'll show you, there's a clip of that where you can find that. Also LED signature lighting, that's those 3 lights that are on the inside towards the grille of those headlights. So real nice LED signature lighting as well. You're going to have LED park lamp, turn signal lamps right there. Right below that, and just inside of that is you're going to have the LED fog lights as well. So all LEDs up here on the front, including the LED fog lights, or I mean the high beams, should say. So auto high beams are also standard equipment for all of your Mustangs really. So you're going to be able to, you know, if it's dark outside, those high beams will come on automatically, shut off if someone approaches you, or if they're in the city lights. That is something, if that annoys you a little bit, coming on and off. Frequently when you're not planning on it, you can deactivate that. There is a box that you can uncheck in your lighting section of your vehicle settings features there. So go in there, that's where you would deactivate your auto high beams. I actually have a video on our YouTube channel, the how-to videos, exactly how to do that, but it's pretty easy to just kind of showing you right there in that clip where you go to do that. So real nice, and how all the different headlights up here. Also here on the front, you are going to get part of course, the Copilot 360 auto high beams, as well as the pre-collision assist and everything. So you're going to have other different Copilot 360 features, because this has all of those features that's included in that Copilot 360 package are on this vehicle. So we'll highlight some of the others as we go around the vehicle. Also, rain sensing wipers are going to be standard equipment on your Mustangs. So rain sensing wipers will work if you have your wipers in that auto setting and it's activated in your wipers section of your vehicle settings. Then they're going to come on automatically when it starts to rain. So as it rains harder, they're going to wipe faster. You don't have to do any adjusting or anything like that. Really surprised that it's standard equipment even on your Ecoboost, but also standard equipment on the Ecoboost Premium. Now moving around to the side, I'm going to show you a clip of the wheel, the standard wheel on Ford's website. So because this particular vehicle has an upgraded wheel, but the standard wheel will be an 18-inch wheel. It is going to be a machine-faced alloy wheel with the high-gloss ebony black painted pockets. So real nice wheel there. Will come with all-season tires. Those tires will also get tire pressure monitoring system, so it monitors that. You also get vented, four-wheel vented brakes, disc brakes on these. Also, this badging over here, we're going to talk about in a little bit. That's actually part of a package that you'll see in just a little bit. Your mirrors also will be body colored mirror cap typically. So again, show you a clip from Ford's website. You'll get body colored mirror cap, manual fold, so you can fold that in when you want to. Also, you're going to get power and heat feature, standard equipment on these, and you're going to get the pony security approach lamp. It's going to light that pony down beside the vehicle as you approach it, or as you use your remote to unlock the vehicle and you approach that. Also, you're going to get the Bliss blind spot information system with cross traffic alert. So the way that works is if there's someone in your blind spot, it's going to put a light in the corner of that mirror and let you know it's not safe to go in that lane at that time. As you're backing up, someone's going to cross your path behind you, uses those same sensors, put a light in the corner of the mirror from the side they're coming from, puts a message on the dash telling if they're coming from the left or the right in a series of tones, and it's not safe to back up. So Bliss is part of the Copilot 360 features I mentioned earlier that's going to be included as standard equipment on all Mustangs actually here. So you get intelligent access. So body color door handle here, you just have the key fob in my pocket here, just put my hands in the door handle and it's going to automatically unlock the vehicle, allow you to get in and out and then you just use these ridges to lock the vehicle up when you want to lock it. So real nice and easy to do. As you can see right there, pony lights up here on the side is what I can see from here. You may not be able to see there, but real nice in how that intelligent access works. Also, you do have perimeter alarm with a security and a theft system as well. And forgot to mention, you can get these in either the Fastback or Convertible on the Ecoboost Premium trim. And the convertibles will come with a cloth top. And then you will also get active noise cancellation on your convertible models there too. Also, you're going to have the EC Fuel capless filler door, so just open this door. No cap to worry about leaving behind, getting your hands dirty, anything like that. Just fill it up. It's a double door system, so you will need the exact size nozzle that it will go into, because the second door is just the correct size. So a lot of your gas cans will be actually bigger than what the nozzle is, so it wouldn't fit in there. You'd need that funnel to fill it up if you ever run out of gas. So I'll show you where that's located in the trunk when we move to the back, which is what we're going to do next. Now, as we move to the back, you will have a center high-mounted stoplight up here, also rear defrost on this back glass. And of course, also, even if you have a convertible, you'll have a rear defrost back there. You're going to have a body-colored rear spoiler, deck lid spoiler up here. It is a blade style, just this same style, but it'll be body-colored instead of the magnetic. Again, this is part of a performance package we're going to talk about in just a little bit. Also, you're going to have a rear view camera back here located right there on the back side of this. Also, your pony applique back here in the back on this panel. You're going to also have the LED tail lights, I should say, with the sequential turn signal that a lot of people we've had for several years. A lot of people like those. Also, you do have the reverse sensing back here, so as you're backing up, you're also going to get alerted if you get too close to things. So that's going to be standard equipment on all the Ecoboost Premium editions. Also, it's going to have dual exhaust. This is actually an exhaust system as part of the package we're going to talk about here after we get done with some of the equipment group, 201A as well, and we're going to get into this package that this exhaust is included. Also, it'll be a standalone option. We'll talk about that too in just a little bit, but normally have a dual chrome tip exhaust. Now, you can pop this hood by using the remote if you want to, or there's a button right under here. If it's unlocked, you can just press that and it pops it and get inside. You will have the carpeted match for the footwell of the front seat. So we'll go ahead and move this off to the side for us. Inside, as you can see, does have carpet, and within there, you also your Fastbacks will have a split seat back there, so a split second row seat, 50-50 split seat, so you can lay those seats down if you need to. They'll be fixed back there on your convertible, so keep that in mind. Now open this up, and here you can see it's the clip that I'm giving you. It does have the tire sealant and tire inflator and sealant kit. That's going to be standard equipment on this. Will not come standard with the spare tire. We'll get into the options for that. It is a standalone option. It's okay. Also, you do have the funnel back there. It's kind of located in a kind of weird spot, but that's where that funnel is. If you run out of gas and need to fill the vehicle up, you'll need that to be able to open that double door system for your EC Fuel capless filler door. So real nice how that works. Pretty much same standard trunk we've had for years, but let's go ahead and move inside and show you some of the nice features on the inside of the vehicle. Now, moving to the interior, I am going to show you some clips from Ford's website for a couple different reasons. And one, because this does have the upgraded 201A equipment group, so you're going to see some differences on the interior because of that. But we're going to show you that, of course, you have 3 different color options. So I'm going to show you Ford's website on those different color options and what the interior should look like, whether it be the ebony, or if you go with that, the black interior, or you go with that tan interior, or if you go with the ceramic interior. So 3 options on the Ecoboost Premium versus the Ecoboost, where there was only 2 options. Now you have a tan option that you can order on that. Also, you're going to notice the angled brush aluminum trim. So again, give you a clip from Ford's website what that dash is going to look like. And you can see these right off of Ford's build and price if you do that as well. So you're going to have that interior trim on the vehicle too. You're going to get ActiveX seats. Now, people ask, are those leather seats? I have a vehicle with ActiveX seats, and I feel comfortable saying that they are leather. But Ford doesn't reserve that word leather, because they actually, when they say their seats are leather, they are talking about the sides as well. Whereas on the ActiveX, typically the seating the surface that you sit on will be that material, but the sides will usually be cloth, and so that's kind of more of an easy, clean material there. So I feel confident you're going to like those. If you've had leather seats on other vehicles, you would probably consider those possibly a leather seat feature there. Also, you're going to have power seat, 6-way power driver seat over here, including power lumbar. You're also going to get a 4-way power passenger seat over there, manual backrest adjustment here. Heated and cooled seats for the front seats. So front driver, you can control those right up here with your climate control. Easy to get to those buttons. Heated and cooled front seats on the vehicle, standard equipment on the EcoBoost Premium. Back seat, mentioned the seats 2 back there. You know, Fastback's having the 60 or the 50-50 split bench seat back there. You also have the latch system, the lower anchors and tethers for children, so you can securely fasten those booster seats down into the back of the car seat back there, and use those anchors that are on that deck lid back there and the back window there, as you can see in that clip there. Also here on the doors, you're going to have a premium door trim here on the inside. It will look a little different than this one, so hopefully I can get you a clip from Ford's website what that looks like. Also, you're going to have soft rollover on these up here, so kind of soft. So when you put your arms up there to hang out with the windows down, then it's going to be a soft rollover up there as well. Power windows, locks, and mirror switches here on the door. You also have one touch up and down for your windows, which means you just hard press it and it's going to go down automatically. Let me just let's show you real quick. So I just hard press it and then it goes down. So real easy to use. Do the same thing coming up, just hard press it up and it's going to come up for you. So also does have global open window, which means you can use your remote on the outside of the vehicle to roll down your windows. If you're approaching the vehicle, it's really hot outside, you know it's going to be hot in there, you can roll down the windows, let some of the air, some of the hot air get out before you get there. So you're seeing a clip from that I did earlier on the EcoBoost trim video where I did that on a vehicle. So pretty cool and how that works. Also here, a leather wrap steering wheel is going to be standard equipment on these. You will have a manual tilt and telescoping steering wheel, just the levers right here on the right side. Just flip that down, it goes up and down, forward and back. So adjust the seat where you need to for your legs, and then adjust the steering wheel for your arms, and you should be good to go there. These levers up here, the one lever on the left over here, you're going to see on the end cap, that's where you can activate and deactivate your lane keeping system. So standard equipment is lane keeping, which helps you keep you in your lane. Also does come with driver alert, but it has an aid system and alert system. So the way that works is the alert system, what it'll do is it'll let you leave your lane, but what it'll do is when you leave your lane, it's going to vibrate the steering wheel. Whereas the lane keeping aid system, what it'll do is help you keep in your lane. So when you go over those lines, it's going to kind of use torque vectoring to bump you and keep you back in your lane. So you can change that in your advanced or your driver assist features on your productivity screen here. On the steering wheel itself, on the left side over here, you're going to have your volume controls in the middle of that chrome accent there, and then below that you're going to see your cruise control down there. On the right side of the steering wheel, at the bottom, you're going to see your controls for your Bluetooth controls, making and receiving phone calls and that kind of thing. You can see a little more advanced on this one because of some feature that this vehicle has. And above there, you're going to see the little D-pad up there, and that's where you can control the productivity screen with this right here. So actually, I'm going to use a clip from earlier because we actually had the standard productivity screen, and the only productivity screen you can get on the when you go up to the on the EcoBoost trim is the 2.3 inch productivity screen, very small one, but you can get a 4.2 inch is what you're going to get as standard equipment on this one, allowing you to see all those features. Now this is an upgraded productivity screen. We're going to show you a little bit as part of the 201A equipment group, which is really cool productivity screen, but you can also, I have videos on our YouTube channel, how-to videos on how to use the 4.2 inch productivity screen if you want to check that out. It is the single one that'll be in between your speedometer and your tach right there. So that's how that'll work there. Push button start, located right down here by your toggle switches. We kind of hopefully showed you an image of earlier. So it changes those buttons to toggle switches instead. So real nice look to it. Right below that, down here in this what I call the media hub area, you're going to see a USB port right there, as well as a PowerPoint down in there too. You know, I think they call this your sunglass bin area, but that's probably big enough because your phone's probably a little too big for up there. For your climate control, it does have a dual zone auto climate control, so the driver and front passenger can have two different temperatures. So real nice being able to do that. You will have for your audio controls, a 9-speaker audio sound system, AM, FM, MP3, even has Sirius XM satellite radio, standard equipment as well. And then you will also have the Sync 3 system with the 8-inch touchscreen. So it has the enhanced voice recognition system. You will have, you know, all the touchscreen. Nice screen that you'll have here will be touch activated. You also have in there your backup camera will come to view in the full 8-inch screen that way. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto will also be a part of that system too. So great just how all that works there. Up here on the mirror, you do have auto dimming rearview mirror, standard equipment, even on your EcoBoost trim. So it is edge-to-edge glass, so that's pretty cool how they've done that. So that's going to be standard equipment on the vehicle too. And then let's talk about your shifter knob here. You will have a leather shift boot here for whether you have a manual or your automatic. We'll have that on there. And then also your parking brake will also be leather wrapped as well right here on those. So whether you have the manual or automatic for that shifter knob. You do have ambient lighting. It lights up the cup holders, the footwells. It comes with the My Color, so you can change it to all kinds of different colors in there. Mustang was one of the first vehicles to get ambient lighting with all the different color options. There's a lot of vehicles anymore. All you get is ice blue, but not in the Mustang. You're going to get the color choices where you can program them and you can switch them out pretty easily and set certain ones there. So I love how that works in there too. In here in the console, you do have a USB port and another power point in there, along with a small cup hole there. It's more of an armrest than anything, but you can access those two different ports down in there. There's no little access anywhere. It looks like, oh, there is right here on the side. So if you do plug in there, make sure you have that cord go out towards the passenger side, so that way it won't pinch those cords. Also, you're going to get FordPass Connect. That's going to be standard equipment, so you can connect your vehicle to the FordPass app and be able to remote start the vehicle if in automatic. You can also lock your vehicle, schedule remote start times, that kind of thing, using that app right there. Pretty easy to use. Also, a couple things I didn't mention is you do have the aluminum foot pedals down here, and you're also going to get the illuminated door sill plate as well in the vehicle. So you get that as standard equipment on the Ecoboost Premium Edition. So a lot of equipment here on this is standard equipment, but there is another equipment group, believe it or not, that you can get even more features as part of the 201A equipment group. Let's talk about those. Let's talk about the 201A equipment group. This is available with the premium package, and a lot of features here you can't get any other way other than with this equipment group. So this is a great addition. Now, it gives you some great features. All of these features are on the inside. So one of the ones you're going to have is a heated steering wheel. So it's going to upgrade to not only a leather-wrapped steering wheel, but now heated steering wheel to go along with it. You're going to also get the nice 12-inch LCD digital screen. That cluster there, beautiful. It's going to change the look of that cluster based on what different drive mode you're in. So as you can see in that clip there, you're going from normal to sport, and how that affects the speedometer and what that looks like, whether you be in maybe your track mode or even drag strip or even slippery mode. Slippery and normal have the same look to it, but it's going to change how that looks. Also with the My Color, you can change the digital screen color, and you can make it different than what your ambient lighting is on the floor and your cup holders. So that's pretty cool and how that all works too. Also, universal garage openers. It's the 3 buttons on the visor for the driver's door, or driver's visor I should say. So you can program that to any kind of transmitters right there using those buttons up there. Also, you're going to get driver memory added to this, and you're going to upgrade it to the leather seats. So you're going to get leather trim seats with the driver feature, the driver memory feature. So it's going to memorize the mirror settings as well as your driver seat settings for 3 different drivers. So that's what those 3 buttons are there on the door that I'm showing you a clip of. So a real nice upgrade. Also, you're going to get a couple different packages. One of them is the Ford Safe and Smart package. So this package also is a standalone option on the 200A. So we'll talk about that in a little bit when we get to 200A, but it's going to include your adaptive cruise control. So what that's going to do is if you have that set on the adaptive cruise setting, then if you come behind somebody, it's going to slow you down to go their speed until you pass them or they speed back up. Even could bring you to complete stop. And so it's a great way to not have to use your brakes so much, especially in that traffic. It's kind of a nice feature to have. I actually like adaptive cruise control and get pretty used to that. Also, you get the voice activated navigation system. So on-screen navigation, pinch to zoom capabilities, traffic and travel link by Sirius. You have to pay for a subscription for that, but that's pretty cool and how that all works. So you can see traffic stops and you slow down areas, that kind of stuff, wrecks. Shows you all that right there on that. So that's a great feature. It's included in the Ford Safe and Smart package. Also, you get an interior trim group, color group, you should say. You have 3 options here. So I'm going to give you a couple clips from Ford's website. One of them is the metal gray, so you can see what that's going to look like on your vehicle. So great look to it. It should have the ebony environment along with that accent color. Or you can go with the midnight blue with the grabber blue stitching. So that looks really cool on the vehicle too. Or like we did on this one, you have the showstopper red that you can use, and it's going to change your seats. We're going to have that accent color group that you have, whether it be midnight blue or metal gray or the showstopper red, but then you also have stitching throughout the vehicle. You'll see on the door, not only will have a red accent, but also you're going to see the stitching on the door, and then also you're going to see that stitching, on the floor console in several spots, including the console cover. You're going to see it on the dash. You're going to see it all over the place, even the stitching on the carpeted mats as well. So that's a great premium upgrade as well. And you're going to, the instrument cluster or the instrument panel across there will also be upgraded. I'm showing you a clip from Ford's website because this one has a package that it kind of goes over that one. So if you do get a different package that includes an instrument panel, it's going to always be in place of that one. So you're going to see a clip from Ford's website with the instrument cluster, or I should say the instrument panel is going to look like there. So a great little package, 201A Equipment Group, pretty popular. We did order on this vehicle here. So if you really want something just really nice inside, different color interior group with that 12-inch screen, this is a package for you. Now what I want to do is talk about some different packages that are available, and I will say that about all these packages, there's only a couple that aren't available in the Ecoboost trim. So I'm going to actually show you some clips from the Ecoboost video that I did, because there are some similar packages available in both the Ecoboost trim as well as the Ecoboost Premium. And the first one is this performance package. So check this video out that kind of talks about that 2.3 liter high performance package that is available. Now, first I want to talk about is something that's pretty new for this year. In fact, I did a video on this package and put it on YouTube, and it's gotten some pretty good views on it. Now with the Ecoboost, you can get a 2.3 liter high performance package. And for this year, it includes the upgraded 2.3 liter high performance Ecoboost engine. So it requires you to get that engine first. So if you try to put this package on there, it may flag up on the build price that you need to upgrade the engine. You're going to get the upgraded, the high performance Ecoboost engine that gives you another 20 horsepower. So you're going to get 330 horsepower, 350 pound-feet of torque with that upgraded engine. Now available in automatic or manual, doesn't matter. We'll also get the strut tower brace. So you've seen the clip there, black painted strut tower brace with that 2.3 liter high performance badging on that strut tower brace. You're going to also, this is going to be just like your GT Performance package. In a sense, you're going to get some unique tuning. So you're going to get your unique chassis tuning, upsized rear sway bar. In fact, you're going to get the 355 limited slip rear axle, whether it be automatic or manual. Unique tuning for also your E-Pass, your ABS, all those different things there. Your stability control are going to be uniquely tuned. You're going to also see the GT Performance package front splitter and the belly pan as well up here on the front of the vehicle. And you're going to get a larger radiator for this vehicle too. So all those upgrades, and you all also notice this vehicle here has the paddle shifters, and it's the 100A. The only other way you can get the paddle shifters on a 100A package is by getting this package that is going to be included on those automatic transmissions, giving you those paddle shifters behind the steering wheel. So moving around to the side, I want to talk about the rest of the features and part of this package. And of course, you are going to get also upgraded springs. So you're going to have heavy duty front springs on here, again for performance. All these things are going to go in together to make this a great performing vehicle. To slow down before those curves, you're going to need a larger brake. So you get a larger brake rotors with the fixed 4-piston calipers. So that's going to allow you to brake going into those curves. You're going to get the wheel that's going to be part of this package. So your clip of it is going to be a 19-inch machine-faced alloy wheel with the low gloss ebony painted pockets. So real different wheel. Again, we upgraded to this wheel. Show you why we did that in just a little bit. So a real nice combination. You will get a summer only performance tire to go along with that for being able to run this. But also, you know, what's great is you can use those tires and use those on the streets as well, not just on the track. So it's a good combination there. Also, let's talk about some of the accents you're going to see on the outside of the vehicle. Now, it's a little harder on this one because this is carbonized gray, so I'm going to give you some clips off of a white vehicle. It's actually, if you've watched the Ecoboost Premium Package video, that's the vehicle we're using in that video. So it's a white with this package on there. So you're going to see some hood accents on there. So hood accent stripe on both sides is going to be carbonized gray hood accent. You're going to also get carbonized gray mirror caps regardless of the exterior color. And your rear deck lid spoiler, it's a raised spoiler, will be carbonized gray as well, regardless of what color it is. So you can see in that white vehicle the impact it'll make having the carbonized gray accents for the mirror, the spoiler, as well as the stripe. Now in this particular vehicle, we did delete the hood stripe, which is an optional equipment that you can do, no charge option. And we did that because since we have the carbonized gray exterior color and the mirror caps and the spoiler are going to be the same carbonized gray, this is kind of a sleeper car. Other than this, the badging over here on the side on the fender, you really can't tell that this has a high performance package on there unless you're on the inside or you pop that hood. So that way you can get out there, especially with this wheel. People would say, oh, that's the optional wheel. They wouldn't know whether or not you have this performance package on here just at first glance. So some great additions there. Check out the exhaust. We saw that earlier as I kind of pointed out that wasn't the stock exhaust, because it's part of this package. It is the quad tip active valve performance exhaust there. So great performance exhaust for it. A couple things here on the inside I want to show you, and that is the gauges up there. So you do have that gauge. You have that oil pressure and boost gauge right there in between your vents there on the dash. Also, you'll notice the dedicated instrument panel for this package, and that is that engine spun is the wording they're using for that design. So engine spun, instrument panel, and you're going to also get that 2.3 high performance badging there as well. So you're going to get about 4 of those badges around the vehicle to show you that you have something special on this vehicle. And it is a great performing package. I did a video on this high performance package. You can check out that video, but pretty much everything I covered right now was in that video. But this is a great way to take an EcoBoost on a short track with lots of curves, and you can almost outrun about any other GT, because you can get back up to speed a little faster with this EcoBoost than you might be able to on a GT. So unless you're going to a lot of straights, if you got a lot of short straights and some curves, this EcoBoost package will do really well, especially if you add in the package we're going to talk about next. Let's talk about the EcoBoost handling package. Now, this is a great package if you've already decided you want that high performance package. This is a great package to add to it. It does require to have the high performance package to get this package, and it's a great addition, a great handling package for you. It is going to have its own dedicated wheel, as you're seeing here, that'll come with it. So it's going to be a 19 by 9.5 inch magnetic painted alloy wheel. So beautiful wheel that's going to go along with this. And if you got the high performance package, getting the magnetic mirror caps and the spoiler as well as the accent on the hood, these wheels are going to go match perfectly with that and just look real sharp on the vehicle. Also, you're going to get the Pirelli Corsa 4 summer only tires, so beautiful tire that's going to go along with that wheel combination there. You're going to be upgraded, as you can see, with the Brembo brakes, so premium brakes added to this. So Brembo on the front as well as on the black painted on the rear back there. So great upgraded premium brakes on this. You're going to also be upgraded to the 355 torsion limited slip rear axle. So that's a lot of people like that torsion rear axle, so it'll give you great performance there. And you're going to get the MagneRide dampening suspension. The MagneRide, this is great. You don't really see it. We did see it with the GT Performance Package several years ago when it was first introduced, and it was such a big deal then. It's going to really help with the suspension for any imperfections in the road or track for you, to keep that handling going just perfectly for you. And so that's a great addition. So this handling package is a great option. This particular vehicle, we added we added that high performance package in that package. That was it, and it's just going to be a great performing vehicle for you. Now we're going to talk about the wheel and stripe package. Now this package has its own dedicated wheel and stripes, of course, just like it sounds. So this package wouldn't be available with certain other packages, like your high performance package, which gets its own wheel, as well as would change the wheel, as well as it's not available with over the top stripe, which we'll talk about later, as well as some other optional wheels that's not available. So you're dedicated on this wheel and stripe package to the wheel that comes as part of this package. So it will come with a 19-inch by 8.5 inch machine-faced alloy wheel with the dark tarnished painted pockets. I think it's like a 10-spoke wheel, a pretty nice wheel design there. Of course, it'll come with the tires that would typically come with your 19-inch wheels. Also, along with this is you're going to have a hood stripe as well as a side stripe on this. So I am giving you some clips from Ford's website, because a lot of times we won't order this package on our vehicles, but it's a cool wheel and stripe package. Is available on any of your equipment groups, but not available with certain ones that have dedicated wheels or stripes that go along with it. So you can tell there, a pretty cool little package. So wheel and stripe package is available for you if you want to order it on your vehicle. Might be something to think about. Let's talk about another appearance package you might consider getting. That's a black accent package. Now this package is not available with any other different appearance package that you might get, or any other the performance packages would be available with that, just because of the own dedicated wheel and accents you get on this vehicle that would not work with those different packages. So it is going to get its own dedicated wheel. So it's going to be a 19 by 8.5 inch black painted alloy wheel. So pretty cool looking wheel that's going to go as part of this package, and you're going to see also the black badgings around it. So whether it be your ponies around the vehicle front and back, or be any badgings on the vehicle with normally chrome, they're going to be black painted now with this package. Also, your mirror caps for this year will be black painted as well, so black mirror caps on this. Your hood, or the roof I should say, of the vehicle is going to be painted black, so a black roof up there, and you're going to get a black deck lid spoiler. So pretty cool little additions here. So black accent package is a great package if you want to dress up another color vehicle and add this package to it. You might consider this package. Now let's talk about another package that's available. Now this is available on your high package, so that we talked about earlier, that upgraded package for your vehicle. And also it's something that's pretty new for some of the vehicles. Some of the different, depends on what trim level you're looking at, but that's a Ford Safe and Smart package. So this package we did actually see introduced in the Mustang and some of the other vehicles like the GT in the previous years. This package includes your adaptive cruise control, and it's going to also include your navigation. So talk about that adaptive cruise control, and what that's going to do is if you have that set up, then if you come behind somebody and they're going slower than you, it's going to slow you down to go their speed, and then until you pass them or they speed back up, and then it will resume back up. So a great package, so you don't have to use your brakes so much and you have to worry about that. Also, it even comes to complete stop and go type of traffic as well. So adaptive cruise is a cool feature to have, but also it's combined in this package with the navigation. So you'll have the voice activated navigation system with the Sirius XM traffic and travel link to go along with that. So you'll have that on-screen navigation. You'll see why, that's why you have to go up to the high package to get it, so you have that 8-inch touchscreen. So Ford Safe and Smart package, again, available on your high package. I want to talk about a package that is actually standard on all your convertibles, but is optional on your Fastback models, and pretty much available in about any of your trim and any of your equipment groups. The Ecoboost trim though does require to have the 101A equipment group. So let's talk about this package. It is available. It's going to come with some great safety features. The reason this is standard on the convertibles is because of that top and everything, people being able to get into, especially if you have the convertible top down, then you don't want people getting into some belongings. So you can tuck some things away in some of the different areas that can be locked up. So the console will come with a lock. So you get a lock in there for the console so they can't get in the console. It's also going to lock your steering column. So electronic locking, steering column, you have that steering column lock, as well as a locking wheel kit. So also you want to protect your wheels. It's a great package to add to it as well. And you're going to get the active anti-theft system as well. So that way, if people try to intrude into the area, it's going to sound off that alarm, let people know that there's somebody messing with your vehicle. So especially if the vehicle is locked. So great little package to have. Again, it's going to be standard in all your convertibles. Now there are a couple packages that are only available on the Ecoboost Premium, not available in the Ecoboost trim. So if you're interested in this first one, this Pony package is available in the 200 or 201A equipment group, and really kind of dresses it up and gives it some flair to it. One of the things you're going to see is the wheel. It's going to be a 19 by 8.5 inch polished wheel there, so nice upgraded wheel. And I am giving clips from Ford's website because we don't have a vehicle with the Pony package on there. So great looking wheel. Also going to give you some bright accents around the vehicle. So you're going to see it around the windows, the belt line, as well as around the windows. If you look closely to that image there from Ford's website, you could see that bright accent around the window. Also, your grille is going to get a upper grille will get that bright, unique, bright accent to it too, with the Pony badge there. So you're going to see there, so you're going to give you that heritage look there, as well as you're going to see the side stripe on the vehicle, and you're going to get some premium mats on the vehicle too if you get to order this on the 200A. 201A will still get the premium color group mat with the red stitching, but otherwise you get the floor mats with the Pony badge on the mat itself if you get this on the 200A. So that Pony package, a great package, only available on the Ecoboost Premium, but available on the 200 or 201A equipment group. Let's talk about another package not available on the Ecoboost trim that's available on Ecoboost Premium. That's the Carbon Sport interior package. And this package is available on the 200A, not available on the 201A because it would, the 201A has that premium interior color group already, and it's already been upgraded on the inside. So what you're going to do on the interior is it's going to give you some Alcantara inserts in the doors, also in the seats. So Alcantara suede in there, beautiful look to them. So giving you that accent there. Also, it's going to give you an upgrade into instrument cluster, instrument panel there. It's also going to be upgraded to carbon fiber design there. And this, if you do get this with the high performance package, then this one will proceed or supersede the one you get from the high performance package, which is about the only time you'd see that change. So it's going to have a great look to the interior. So great look to it. So a nice upgrade, available in the 200A. If you want to add this to it, not available on the Ecoboost trim. So let's talk about a couple different optional wheels you can get. None of these wheels are really available with any other appearance packages. So keep that in mind. If you're already getting a wheel from a black accent package or a wheel and stripe package or that Ecoboost handling package, that's the wheel you're stuck with. You cannot get any optional wheel. But there is an option for the high performance package though that you can get. And that's a 19 by 9 inch luster nickel painted alloy wheel. So you did actually see that wheel earlier when we did talk about the high performance package. That vehicle actually did get the optional wheel. It's available on 200 or 201A, but does require to have that Ecoboost performance package. But these other two wheels are not available in any other of those different appearance packages. So if you have a black accent package, or you have the wheel and stripe package, or that Ecoboost handling package, or even on these other last two wheels, even the high performance package, you're stuck with those wheels. You cannot get these other two wheels. But if you just ordered the 200 or 201A and you want to upgrade your wheel a little bit, that one we talked about that was included in the pony package is available as an optional equipment. So it's a 19 by 8.5 inch wheel. It's a polished wheel that is going to be available for you. Also, another option for you if you want is a 19 by 9 inch wheel. It is a premium painted wheel. That wheel is also available on 200 or 201A, but again, neither one of those wheels are available with those different appearance packages that come with a special wheel. Also, you can get a spare tire. It's a standalone option on the 200 or 201A equipment group. It is available. You can get a mini spare wheel and tire that will go in the trunk, of course, go in place of the tire inflator and sealant kit. The only option though is you cannot get the spare tire on the high performance package or the Ecoboost handling package. So not available with those. They want to keep that weight down as much as possible so it performs well, so you cannot get the spare tire on those two packages. Let's talk about stripes and spoilers for a second. There is one standalone option that's available on the 200 or 201A, and that's the over-the-top stripe. So you can get that. Goes up over the hood, over the top of the roof, and down the back of the trunk. So you can get the over-the-top stripe. It is not available though with anything that has any kind of stripe already on it. So it wouldn't be available on the Ecoboost performance package because it has the hood stripe. Wouldn't be available on the wheel and stripe package. Black accent package because it has a black roof. It wouldn't be available on. Or even the pony package because it has a side stripe. So just keep that in mind. You can get the over-the-top stripe, of course, unless you already don't have any of the different appearance packages. Let's talk about the spoiler. You can, on the kind of earlier we talked about the 2.3 Ecoboost package where the convertibles delete the spoiler. You can also delete the spoiler on the other vehicles other than the Fastback with the 2.3 high performance package. That keeps the spoiler. You cannot take it off, but any other way you can take it off because it is standard equipment on the 200A. So on the 200 or 201, you can delete the rear spoiler if you want to. Also, let's talk about the high performance package. On that package, you can delete the stripe. So when you delete the stripe though, when you take the stripe off, you're going to also change the mirror cap to body color. So in this case, if we were to take that stripe off, we did it on that one earlier in the high performance video, but since it was carbonized gray, it didn't change the mirror, of course, because of that color. But in this case, this being a white vehicle, it would take the stripe off the hood and it would change the mirror cap to body color. So, but it would keep the spoiler to being the magnetic or the carbonized gray rear spoiler. So that is an option for you. So a couple different things to consider when you're talking about stripes and about spoilers that you might want to think about. So let's talk about some of your rest of your standalone options here. One of them to think about is your engine block heater. So engine block heater, a great thing to add to the vehicle, available on 200 or 201A equipment group. You live in the state where it's really cold outside, want to keep your Mustang warm so it starts off on those really cold winter days. Engine block heater would be something you would want to add to your vehicle. You can also get all-weather mats on the interior, so it would switch out. You'd get all-weather mats in the footwells in the front seat as well as in the back too. So you're going to get rear floor mats as well. Also, the active valve exhaust. It's going to come with the quad tips. That's already included in the high performance package, but it is also a standalone option on the 200 or 201A equipment group. So if you add that to your Mustang, you can add the active valve exhaust as well. So that's a pretty great addition to the vehicle. A couple things on the inside. One of them is a B&O audio sound system. So great sound system, gives you 12 speakers, so 3 more speakers on top of what you get as part of the Ecoboost premium package. So B&O, you're also going to get the subwoofer in the trunk. I don't know if you did see that earlier in the clip. That it does have the subwoofer in the trunk as well. That's included in that. It's also going to give you the HD radio to go along with it. You can also get Recaro seats, Recaro Sport leather seats. is available in this vehicle. Not available with the Carbon Sport interior package, but available otherwise on the 200 or 201A equipment group. It does take away your power seat feature, so keep that in mind. If you want the Recaros, you want to have manual seat adjustment for those. So those are your great standalone options for you. Some great options. Hopefully I kind of explained those well for you. Can be a little confusing sometimes on these Mustangs. So that's all of our standard equipment. We talked about the 201A equipment group as well as all the different packages available. Several of them available from the Ecoboost package, so hopefully those videos from the Ecoboost video worked out just fine for you. Also, there's some great standalone options. So of course, don't forget, look down the description for any prices for those packages, as well as the equipment group, that 201A equipment group and standalone options. They're all listed down in the description, so check those out. And if maybe you're looking at this and going, wow, that's kind of getting up there on price, maybe you want to think about the Ecoboost trim. We do have a video on the Ecoboost trim too. I'll have that link down in the description, as well as at the end of this video, there's a playlist for the Mustang, 21 Mustang, with all the different Mustang trims that will be in there. So check that out. Don't forget, you can go to our website, McArthur.com. Don't forget, you can call or send us a text message. Numbers are on the screen, as well as the website right there if you want any more information on what inventory you have. If you want something specially ordered, we can do that for you as well. And as I mentioned earlier, we do free shipping. So, you know, if you want to get a vehicle from a dealership that really knows their product, make sure your vehicle is ordered the way you want it to, from a dealership that's passionate about their vehicles and knows what they're talking about. Give us a call. We'll ship the vehicle right to your door. We do ask you to finance the vehicle with us, but if you're already planning on doing that, it's a cost that's not incurred onto you, and we can have it shipped right to your door. So you don't have to go to a Ford dealer. You can work that all over the phone through internet, emails, and that kind of thing, and we can get the vehicle ordered, shipped right to you. Or if you want something in stock, we can do that as well. A lot of people are taking advantage of that. You can as well, so go ahead and do that. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, hit the red subscribe button down below so you can get subscribed to our channel. Hit the notification bell. You'll also get notified the next time another video uploaded to our YouTube channel. Don't forget, if you like this video, smash the like button. Drop your comments down below if you have any questions. I respond to those myself, so I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Any questions you might have. Share the video out if you know somebody else that might be interested in this video and want to see it. Go ahead and share it out to them. And as always, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget about our social media sites. We're at McArthur on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. So if you want to learn a little bit more about our dealership, you can check out those social media sites as well. So again, thanks for watching this video. Till the next one, we'll see you later.